This is a short one, but it's just so funny because of how far we've fallen. CNN's Manu Raju, in one of these sort of like you yell questions at Pete Hegseth sort of things, as Hegseth was going between interviews to meetings with lawmakers and trying to resuscitate this nomination that's on life support, Manu Raju asks him, will you commit to not drinking on the job? And let's take a look, let's take a listen, and then I want to talk about it a little bit.
A wonderful process to go through and meet with senators and talk to them, especially members of the Senate Armed Services Committee, whose passion is the Defense Department, and our warfighters, to hear what they want to do to make sure that department is properly oriented for the threats of the world and make sure that we're putting the warfighters first. That's what Donald Trump asked me to do. Your job is to bring a warfighting ethos back to the Pentagon. Your job is to make sure that it's lethality, lethality, lethality. Everything else is gone. Everything else that distracts from that shouldn't be happening. That's the message I'm hearing from senators in that advise and consent process. It's been a wonderful process. As far as everything else, I had a chance to sit down with Megyn Kelly today for an hour. I refer you to that interview. She asked probably all the questions you guys would like to ask.
Will you commit to not drinking? Will you commit to not drinking on the job?
Will you commit to not drinking on the job? Think about how far we have fallen, that do you commit to not drinking on the job is something that we have to ask of the president-elect's nominee to run the military. Secretary of Defense, second in command of the military, behind the commander-in-chief himself. And the question we're asking is, will you commit to stop drinking, contextualized by the understanding that this guy's drinking is a major problem, and confirming that the drinking is a problem, Hegseth telling Megyn Kelly, as we looked at earlier, he will stop drinking if he becomes Secretary of Defense, which, of course, if you don't have a problem with drinking, you would say, there's really no reason for me to stop drinking. Occasionally, I'll have a glass of wine at night with dinner, but there's really no reason to stop drinking. This is going south, and it's going south very, very quickly. The best gifts should really feel like they were picked out just for you, which is why I love Aura digital picture frames during the holidays, because you can give it to mom or grandpa. You can give them the same gift, but personalize it with their favorite pictures. I've given these to so many family members now. Sometimes I'll preload it with pictures of my daughter, or sometimes I'll preload it with different things, depends who I'm giving it to. It is a really great gift. Instead of, cufflinks, okay, fine. Socks. This is really great. The New York Times called Aura the best digital photo frame. Very easy to set up and connect. You add the photos, you add the videos, connects to your photo library on your phone. You upload the ones you want. And if you're giving it as a gift, you can personalize the frame with preloaded photos so it's ready when they hook it up. Save on the perfect gift by visiting auraframes.com to get $35 off Aura's best-selling Carver matte frames by using the promo code PACMAN at checkout. The link is in the description.